Welcome back to Visit Gig Harbor. Today we're talking about parks, and you can swing by the visitor center to pick up a map that has all the parks in the area. And today we are with PenMet Parks Executive Director Allie. Welcome.
Thanks, Miriam. We're here today at Sehmel Homestead Park. PenMet Parks is a metropolitan park district that enhances the quality of life by providing parks and recreation opportunities for our community. We offer a comprehensive park and recreation system with 22 parks and properties that are spread all across our beautiful Gig Harbor Peninsula in unincorporated Pierce County. These diverse parks and trails provide 650 acres of parkland, beaches, forests, trails, and open space for you to explore. Let's go check out the park.
So now we're at kind of this beautiful area within the park. So tell me about the fields and everything that goes on here.
Yeah, thank you, Miriam. A lot is happening at Sehmel Homestead Park almost all the time. This park is almost 100 acres and there is something to do for everyone. There are pickleball courts, tennis courts, basketball. As you can see behind us, there's this great playground. It's a wonderful spot for sports tournaments and sports games, pickup games. There's a multi-purpose field for soccer and lacrosse and flag football, and there's 3 baseball diamonds. We also have a pavilion here, and it's a lovely spot. It can be used for weddings and parties and showers and meetings and really anything you can think of. Just a great place for people to come and gather in a really beautiful natural setting.
Oh, that's cool. And not to mention that, but there's a bunch of trails throughout here as well.
There's about 4 miles of trails at Sehmel Homestead Park, and those range from paved trails like what we're standing on right now to trails through the woods. It's absolutely gorgeous. We have boardwalks and small bridges. It's just a beautiful and really diverse park.
You know, let's hit some of those trails, how about, and see what they have to offer, and you can tell us a little bit more about the trails in some of the other parks.
Let's go.
So tell us about the different trails.
Yeah, it's great to have so many options kind of right in our backyard. PenMet Parks has 21 miles of trails. 4 of those are here at Sehmel Homestead Park, like the trail we're on today. And these trails range from hilly to flat, from wooded. You can hike next to streams and these enormous trees at McCormick Forest Park, which is just a short distance away from us now. We've got beach walking opportunities. We've got a couple of really great beachfront access places where you can walk next to the Puget Sound, see that marine wildlife, if you're lucky, which is really cool, at Sunrise Beach Park and Narrows Beach Park. Those are a couple of really great options for just sort of wide beach walks. Another really great option for trail walking is the Cushman Trail. And the Cushman Trail spans from PenMet Parks into the city of Gig Harbor. It's about 6 miles. It's got some really great family-friendly flat sections for bike riding and jogging. And
I've seen strollers on it.
Strollers,
Super
absolutely. And it's got some hilly spots too. So if you want a little bit more of a workout, or maybe you want the thrill of going down some hills, there's lots of options.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much today for all your time and walking us literally through the park.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. We are in part of the Cushman Trail, actually, that comes right through the heart of the city. And I'm here with Jennifer Harrow, the City of Gig Harbor's Parks Manager. And so I would love to know what makes some of the city parks so special.
Well, for one thing is the quantity of them. We have actually 22 developed parks here in the city.
That's amazing.
In addition to several open space properties and the Cushman Trail.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yes, we have 11 waterfront or properties accessible from Harborview Drive, just within about 1.25 miles along the waterfront. If you started at Old Ferry Landing at the dead end of Harborview and went out to the boat viewing platform near Anthony's.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah.
A lot of big variety of parks along that route, including some you can hike in, or enjoy the water.
Yeah, and so how many acres is that equivalent to then?
Including our open space, we have about 200 acres of parks. For a city our size, that's pretty incredible. We're only about 6 square miles.
Wow. Okay, so we're going to go down to one of those beauties, and you're going to want to stay tuned because you definitely don't want to miss this one. So here we are near Donkey Creek Park, and it's a beautiful place, and we just walked over from the museum. Can you tell me a little bit about Donkey Creek, how it got its name?
The Donkey Creek portion of it was based on the steam donkeys that loggers used to use as a tool to help with their logging operations.
Oh.
But the official name for the creek is North Creek.
Oh.
So, but the Donkey Creek is named after the steam engine.
That's pretty cool.
But most of our maps and when we're talking about restoration efforts, we call it North Creek.
Okay. So Donkey Creek Park is great for what types of activities with families?
Picnicking. When the salmon are running, you can view them from a couple of platforms that we have.
Nice.
The Harbor Wild Watch does Chum Fest here and along the trail that we just walked toward the museum. I think it's a great spot to park, kind of start and end your walk along the waterfront. It's about a mile to the old ferry landing park and back, and we can pass the 10 or so parks that I had mentioned earlier that are on the water.
Well, very cool. I think we're going to hit one more park with you and call it a day.
Sounds good.
So tell us a little bit about the Skansie Brothers Park. That's one of those 10 right along the waterfront.
Yeah, this is kind of the de facto town square, if you will, of Gig Harbor. This is where we have a lot of events, including our Summer Sounds series and the Farmers Market, many others throughout the year as well.
And I believe that in the distance you might be able to see some of the canoe and kayak students out there learning how to be on boats, which is so fun to watch throughout the year.
Yeah, the Gig Harbor Canoe and Kayak Club rents a space from us over in the corner to store their boats for their younger paddlers. And this is where the Paddlers Cup is held, usually in April every year.
Well, thanks so much for being with us today. A full listing of all the different activities and things that you can find, go to visitgigharbor.com. Be sure to like and subscribe down below and leave us a comment about where you would like to see the next video within Gig Harbor.